What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So we got another statue in the house, although granted only one of the two boxes did arrive. And this is by Queen Studios. It is the Black Myth Wukong life-size bust. I am stupid excited for this, folks. I believe this has the potential to be like top 3 life-size busts in my collection, potentially even like we'll see how good it truly is. I don't think it's going to take over Kratos, but I do think it has the potential to beat out even Thanos bust. I think it's going to be that good. So we got the head today. It's very heavy box, by the way. That little thing weighs a lot. And the body ships via freight, 275 pounds. That's as much as like Thanos bust. Thanos was technically 300, but it's like a Thanos bust box, basically, which is insane. I did want to share where I got this because it has been increasingly difficult to find a good, reliable seller in Asia. And there is a lot of advantages to going to an Asian seller. You basically bypass a middleman. They can give you great prices, get it to you early. And so I wanted to share where I got this because my last main Chinese, well, he wasn't really Chinese. He was out of Italy, but he would get me directly from the factories. What's his bucket? Resin GK ended up becoming a scammer. I trade Hannah Lee. She also scammed me. There was also the Australian guy that people had always bragged about. I used him once, but he ended up becoming a scammer. The other guy out of Singapore, what's his bucket? Collector's Arc became a scammer. So it's just increasingly difficult because, you know, stores and people are just becoming unreliable, turning into scammers. However, this particular seller has come through for me every single time I bought from him, and he's shipped very quickly. His prices are good, not like Resin GK good, but they are good. I would say definitely very competitive. But he ships quick and he has great communication, which is something I really appreciate. Because granted, getting a great deal is very important, but shipping quickly, good customer support is equally as important in my opinion. And that is something that a lot of other sellers are really lacking. So this is from VVIP Toys Collectibles store. I will put a link in the description below for all this. The main owner, Anton Wu, he owns a store. I think it's in Malaysia. He also has a YouTube channel where he has way more subscribers than me, 230,000. So my pathetic 41K is meaningless. He does a lot of really cool videos where he'll tour houses and some insanely wealthy collectors. And so, yeah, he has all of this. There's Anton Wu's Facebook. So again, link in the description. Reach out to him. If you do buy from him or reach out, please mention me. I don't benefit financially at all if I'm for doing this. I just like to help a guy out because he helped me out. I was trying to buy this bust. Spec Fiction, who I originally planned to buy it from, showed he had it available for pre-order. I messaged him saying, hey, do you have this in stock? He's like, no, and it's actually sold out. I can't get any more. And then he closed the listing. So I reached out to Anton Wu. He hooked me up. Shipped it within a week of purchasing. And it took exactly the amount of time for him. He told me, he's like, you will get this in 1 month. 1 month to the date. Exactly. I got this tracking for this, like working through FedEx. So this came through FedEx. Ships in this box here. It did have a brown shipper as well. I took that out, but this is similar to like my Iron Man half scale or Tony Stark bust. Of course, has the Queen Studios logo. I don't know what this is, but I'm guessing it's like Wukong. They even like, yeah, I'm gonna have to clip that out. Give me a second, folks, so I can get this out. Alrighty, folks, so the moment you lift the head out of the box, boom, you are greeted with Wukong's head. So I believe it's in here. I think it's bolted down if I remember correctly. Yeah, so there is 4 bolts at the bottom of this box that I'll need to undo to gain access to it. I thought that it might have come in like a glass thing, but there's like styrofoam in here, but it's bolted, so it's not going to move with this box. And as you can see, there's plenty of wiggle room. They did do the silica gels, so it doesn't get mold. Man alive, is that good. The hairstyling looks excellent. They definitely did like probably hairspray. Oh my gosh, that is really good. The eyes are excellent. The silicone looks great. Perfect likeness to Wukong. There is the ears, very human-like ears. Tons of hair, of course. This definitely probably is my most hair on a portrait for any silicone. I'd say this and Jason Momoa, but this one has a ton of hair. Jason has long hair, but this probably has the most hair. Definitely looks just like Wukong, like the likeness, like this looks just as good as the prototype in my eyes. Looking at it, it's definitely a bust you're going to want to have up high, considering the eyebrows kind of like from above, they block the eyes. So you want to look at it like that. That is that good angle. This is mixed media right here, the shirt. And this is all silicone as well. That is full silicone as far as I can tell. I'm not feeling any actual, like, I'm sure the bottom, because it's bolted in, is probably either some steel plate or magnet or something. Nevertheless, the hairstyling's done very good. I'm glad mine looks really good, because I did see some where I was like, the hairstyling looks a little off. Like it looked almost too long. But this looks really good, like the eyebrows, the beard, the hair, the way it's shaped up. Extremely good portrait. 10 out of 10. Yeah, it has a tiny bit of a wet look. Just a tiny bit. But it looks good. It makes it more alive. There is a tiny bit of a mustache. You can see some hair, not nearly as thick. Does have eyelashes as well, in addition to the eyebrows. This is all hand-punched hair. I can imagine that took forever on this guy. Like, for how much hair this has, that took probably hundreds of hours. If you have a single person using one of those needles to insert it, because I've seen them do it. They use like a little needle and they just like insert it. Man, that must have took, like, there's probably 200,000 hairs on this guy, if I was to guess. And then they have to style it afterwards to ensure it looks good. So far, very excited, folks. I think this looks amazing. Very, very excited to get the body now, because the body looks absolutely insane. So we will do another video, of course, when we get the body. I am going to bring this into the other room, though, so you can kind of see it next to the Wukong half scale by Uman Studios. Alrighty, folks, so there it is. So we are going to put the bust here on a Lazy Susan, so I can rotate it because it's so heavy. It's good to have the heavier pieces on a Lazy Susan, just so if you do want to like move it, rotate it a little bit, it's a lot easier. Plus, I'll prop it up a little bit in height. It should be as tall as Thanos, so I'll have really good visuals in terms of like seeing it, especially both standing up, sitting down. I mean, even at this angle, if we're sitting down, I have perfect angles. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's definitely much above the Uman Studios. The hair looks much better styled. The likeness is better. The silicone looks better. The skin tone looks better. The eyes look better. That one is good for a half scale, no doubt. I do like it. But no doubt, this is a holy grail. That head is 10 out of 10. Very, very happy so far, folks. Very excited for Monday. Can't come soon enough. So I will, of course, make a video. You will see the video on Tuesday where we will complete the Wukong bust. Once it's completed, I will, of course, move that back over here. And then we're waiting on Zubashi, which did ship. And so we should get that before Xmas. So get it before Christmas, and it completes the entire Wukong display until Queen Studio ships that are 1/3, which will replace that eventually. Anyways, folks, that is it. Again, if you're interested in buying not only this bust, but other statues from all different types of companies, Prime One, Infinity, Queen, Iron Studios, you name it, Anton Wu got you covered. See you in the next one. Have a great day.